apparently the rules do not apply to Miss Meghan Markle.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I'm Andy Signor, and it's so nice to finally have a name for this channel. Thank you for discovering us. We are now your new destination for royalty and gossip. And oh boy, have we got a good one for you today. Over the weekend, it was revealed that Meghan Markle defied a no dogs rule at her farmer's market in Montecito because, of course, why would this woman follow any rules? She doesn't have to. She's the Duchess. She goes where she wants. Leave her alone, her dog alone. Well, there are rules in her community, and this is a safety and health violation in theory because people have shared with the fact that at this farmer's market and all farmers markets there in Santa Barbara, Montecito, where they're at, no dogs are allowed, with the exception of recognized service animals. Health and Safety Code section prohibits live animals from entering any of these farmers markets. We thank you for your understanding and cooperation. So that's what's there. Now, accordingly, this could have been a rule that she broke, or maybe was no longer in place. However, others found out that, yes, on the farmers market's Yelp page, question reads, is it dog friendly? And a response to the question says, no dogs allowed, except service animals. There are signs at every entrance. So they make it very clear, allegedly, when you walk into this farmer's market. But that didn't stop Miss Meghan Markle from going in to get her farmer's market goods. Now, look, I got no issue with her going to the farmer's market, with her fashion sense, doing what she's got to do, whatever. That's besides the point. Her dog there, though, isn't allowed in. And what's weird about it is that she had her security with her, obviously. And apparently the security guard was holding the beagle through a lot of it, helping to sort of man it while she was shopping. It's just odd that he didn't then, take it further away. But no, apparently this dog was all throughout the shopping experience too. There's the dog by the flowers in the shopping market. Not like it was walked to the side or by the curb. No, she clearly kept it with her as she was then tasting honey, getting her flowers and putting them in her straw bag. And this isn't allowed. Not supposed to do it. And that's why people are annoyed. And what's interesting to me is that not only that, no, she defied this rule. To me, that was just very telling. Yet another example of her rule breaker, Meghan Markle. But others were very quick to point out that she's without Prince Harry. Anytime she goes out now with Prince Harry, divorce, is there trouble? Now, it could be. There could be. Obviously, there could be. Or she just went out. My God. Don't couples go out solo sometimes? That doesn't mean I don't think there's drama, but I do find it interesting that every time one of them is out solo, it's noted. They're not together. They're not together. They're not together. Look, I know a lot of you want me to always bash him, but in this instance, so what? She went to the market without him. I think there's drama, and we're going to break all that down, but is this sign of that? What do you guys think? Does the sometimes without Harry headline annoy you? Does that distract from the real issues? Or am I not seeing it clearly? And this is one of many appearances without Harry where this should be a red flag. But here she is. So a couple things I want to talk about. Obviously, they're desperate. They're miserable. They're still crushed and devastated by the fact that they didn't get the Emmy snub. The snub by the Emmys is really bothering them, says the experts. We reported on that recently. If you haven't checked that one out over here and Popcorn Planet, do me a favor. In fact, if you're here, you stumbled upon us here, go subscribe. You can subscribe here to this channel as well as our other channel, Popcorn Planet. That's our main channel. Hit the like button, leave your comments down below. We like to engage, create a community here where we have discussions about all this gossip. You can see it on the channel page down below. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the options of channels you can subscribe here: Popcorn Planet, Popcorn Palace, Steph the Alternate, Movie World, etc. So please support if you can. But what's just interesting to me is obviously she's coming off from this snub. She's upset. And she made a point to go be seen at this farmer's market, a public place, which she's allowed to do, and just happens to be snapped, by some people, paparazzi, or I guess fans. I don't get it. She was strolling through the market near their $14 million home. Got to talk about that later. But she made her trip solo, leaving Harry at home, and was accompanied by her security detail and one of her pet beagles, despite the market's rule of forbidding dogs. The Post has reached out to reps for comments. No one's said. The suit star was wearing a tan maxi dress with an unbuttoned white collared shirt over it, accessorized with black flip-flops, sunglasses, and a woven straw tote bag. Okay? Don't care what she's wearing. As the Duchess went from tent to tent shopping for local goods, picking up a bunch of flowers and sampling some honey, she managed to keep a low profile and go mostly unnoticed by locals, though she did smile and was friendly to the shoppers who did recognize her. Markle's, do you really think people recognized her? That's question one. People maybe recognize oh, is that the Duchess? Is that Meghan Markle? Do you really think? I'm curious. How much do you think the public was actually seeing and being positive? I'm curious what you think in the comments. Markle's security observed from a distance, looking after the pup while she walked around the farmer's market. So again, he could have stepped away with the pup and made sure that the pup wasn't there with all these tables. But Duke and Duchess have two beagles, Guy, whom Markle adopted in 2015 when she was still acting, and Mama Mia, whom the couple rescued from an animal testing shelter last summer. They also have a Labrador Pula. Now, I will give them props there. If they did indeed rescue these animals, good for you. We do give some notice of wins when they are real, and I always support people who actually go and adopt pups who need homes versus just going to get the puppies or paying from them from breeders. So good on them for doing that at least. Correct me if that's a miscorrect. I'll really be mad at them. But if they did indeed adopt these pups, good for them. Expert recently claimed that the couple was devastated after the snub, etc. But yeah, she's out there getting caught by who took this picture? This just seems staged. Hi. So people are just, I guess it's celebrities. You see someone doing this to you, right? They process it. And it's Meghan who likes, this is.
We want privacy. We want privacy. We want
It's them,
privacy.
right? And they catch someone at their farmer's market doing this. Because if you see this photo, clearly someone had to be doing this to get that photo or at bigger camp, whatever. But let's assume it's a phone. And so they're like, and she catches them and she does oh yeah, I'm going to be normal and take this photo. Yeah, take it. When I see stuff like that and it's so gracious, hi, it feels fake to me. Because I'm sorry, I have been stopped by fans before. I've had a few moments in my life. Again, not trying to humble brag. I'm just sharing my experience of, as someone who's not nearly as famous as Meghan Markle is. She is famous, infamous, whatever you want to call her. Sometimes it's annoying because you're taken aback because you're your privacy is taken. You're whoa, are you filming my groceries? Whoa, there's a moment sometimes where it is a little bit off-putting if someone's doing this. Now, if someone comes up and is hey, I'm a big fan. Oh my God, are you Andy? Or oh my God, are you? Then it's oh hi, yeah, you're saying hello to me. You're not invading my personal space in a mean, paparazzi sort of way. So I'm immediately taken aback to think that this is staged. This is staged to show her out and about, not angry over the snub, but to go see her smiling with vendors who have to smile back because she's buying things. Oh, hi, thanks. Yeah, oh, cool. Wow, thank you. Okay, yep. I'm going to get to walk by with my woven bag to look like everybody else. So that way we can get some of these shots in the next In Touch mag. Celebrities are just like us going to get at the farmer's market. All of this just screams stage to me, personally. Don't mind that she's without Harry. That doesn't prove anything. I still think there's drama there. But I am annoyed that she broke this dog rule. She shouldn't have broken the dog rule. She should have seen the sign and had the wherewithal to think, okay, I can't bring my beagle in. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, security, you're going to stay back, so I'm not with the beagle. You're bringing the beagle in. Great. You know what I mean? There could have been a way that she could have pushed it off, but no. She brought the beagle in. What? Okay. Yeah, Meghan, you do what you got to do. Over at her Montecito. My God, I saw images of this. I'm going to save that for. We're going to talk about this estate they live in because I don't know where I put it. And I saw the images of this estate. And my goodness, why do they need that? I don't know. Also, I love this thumbnail. I'm proud of it. Harry putting Meghan in a suitcase because apparently they're so desperate for cash now, they're moving back to the UK. What? That was this morning's video over on Popcorn Planet. So if you're not following us over there, we cover big stories regarding the Harkles, but also other news that I hope you guys will check out. So again, if you haven't already, hit subscribe to this channel, hit subscribe to that channel, hit subscribe to Steph's channel. We appreciate all you guys finding us or all our existing viewers coming back here. I appreciate you guys. Lots more coming here on Popcorn Palace. So proud to have you here. Look forward to more. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day.